Good morning, friends, and welcome to this video on the day in the life of a first-year undergraduate studying biology at the University of Oxford. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's so good to see you again. And if you're discovering my channel for the first time, welcome to the family. My name is Deep, and I'm a first-year undergraduate studying biology at the University of Oxford. And my mission with this academic empowerment project is to inspire, empower, support, cheerlead, and celebrate you on your journey of showing up for yourself and turning your dreams and goals into reality. It is Friday, the 16th of May 2025, and it is now 6:30 a.m. I woke up at 5:30 a.m. did my 5-minute morning meditation, then got ready and did a walk around Chapel Quad, my Dream Life Affirmations walk, where I listened to and visualized some affirmations whilst just walking around Chapel Quad. And today was a really nice day because it was sunny. So I did that. I just got back and I'm going to eat my breakfast, which is overnight oats. I like eating overnight oats because it's just easy and saves a bit of time in the morning. So yeah, I actually filmed yesterday for the day in the life, but it was so grey and miserable yesterday, and today was really sunny. So I thought, maybe I'll film today as well. And I'm a little bit tired and sleep deprived because I made the bad decision of continuing to work a little bit later than I should have yesterday. So it meant I didn't follow my wind down alarm and I didn't sleep on time, which meant I didn't get 8 hours of sleep. I got 7 hours 54 minutes of sleep, partly because I didn't sleep on time, and then also because I woke up at 2:30 a.m. because I had this really bad nightmare. So that wasn't fun, but oh well. I'm just gonna improve my systems and set my wind down alarm to even earlier, so I don't so I have multiple alarms, so it's less likely that I just completely not follow it. So that's that. So now I'm going to eat my breakfast, which is overnight oats, and listen to the Mel Robbins podcast. So yeah. Hi friends, I just finished eating breakfast, and now I am going on my way to Pembroke Library, Plib, to do my morning journal, my personal mission statement and future me visualization and affirmations, planning out the day a little bit, and after that I'm going to head to work. I'm going to be working on an assessed practical write-up. The cool thing about this assessed practical write-up is that it's actually more of like a lecture revision task. So in doing this practical write-up, I'm actually revising the plant lectures, which is actually something really good because I had been struggling on the plant lectures for a while, but recently I've been making a breakthrough in my understanding, so I'm really happy about that. So yeah, that is what I'm going to do now. And in terms of contact hours, at 8:30 I'm gonna head off to the biology department. I'm gonna walk there to have a 9 a.m. lecture. After that, a computer skills session or research skills session until 12. Then I'm gonna have a lunch break. I'm gonna stay in the RSL, eat my lunch there, then do some work, which is the Radcliffe Science Library. And then after that, I'm gonna head back off to the biology department for the 2 p.m. lecture, then come back, do some more work in college, have dinner, and yeah. Hi friends, I just finished doing my morning journal and personal mission statement and future me visualizations and affirmations and planning the day out, and that really got me into a really good headspace. I was listening to 5 to 8 hertz solfeggio frequencies as I was doing it, and then all of it just put me in a really good headspace. Yeah. So now that I've done that, I'm going to begin continuing working on this as practical write-up until around 8:25 or 8:20, so like an hour, and then I'm gonna pack my things, pack some snacks, go and get my lunch, and head off to the biology department. So that is the plan, and it is really cold in here, and that is why I'm wearing my coat. So yeah. So I just spent an hour in the library working on the assessed practical write-up. I got the general idea of, well, I got the understanding of the process that I need to base the diagram on, so that's good. And then I brainstormed a little bit into how I could answer another question, which I was kind of confused on, but I got some ideas, so that's good. Now I am just gonna head back to my room, get a few snacks, then go get lunch, and then head off to the biology department for the 9 AM lecture. Hi friends, so I've just been walking on my way to the biology department. One of my friends from year 1 Pembroke Biology just waved at me, same with another one. Yeah, it's been a good walk. I've just been listening to some music, and then in the second half of the walk I've started to listen to the audiobook Open When by Dr. Judy Smith, because I think it would be something good to refer to during moments of stress, and I can probably foresee that happening in the future, so that's why I started to listen to it. I just finished listening to the Mel Robbins The Let Them Theory audiobook a few days ago, and I found it really incredible, and I wanted to keep up my reading streak, so that is why I started this. I am nearly on my way to the biology department, and I am excited for this 9 AM lecture. I think it is on animal development. It may not be though, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a really sunny day today, so that's good. And yeah, I'm getting good energy and good vibes from today. Hi friends, so I just had the 9 AM lecture and the research skills session from 9 to 12, and it was good. The research school session was on mass extinction through deep time. We were looking at evidence from the fossil record and plotting graphs of the number of fossils recorded from different eras and ages, and extinction rates and origination rates, stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. It is now 11:30. I am going to go to the RSL, Radcliffe Science Library. I'm going to have a little bit of an early lunch, just because it seems like a good time after those contact hours. I'm quite tired as well. And then I will head off to the reading rooms to do some work on the assessed practical write-up. And then after the 2 PM lecture, I'm going to do my Enkidu flashcards and maybe prepare for next week a little bit. I'm not sure. But yeah, that is the plan. Hi friends, so it is now around 12:30. I just finished my lunch break. I ate my food and then also watched an episode of Grey's Anatomy, and now I'm going to go upstairs from the well-being room to the reading rooms to get some work done on the assessed practical write-up. So yeah. Hi friends, it is now 1:55. I am just walking off to the biology department from the RSL to go to my 2 PM lecture. I was just working on another diagram for the assessed practical write-up, and I didn't finish it. I did want to tell myself that I wanted to finish it before this 2 PM lecture. However, I did the difficult part. Now it's pretty easy, so that should be done quite quickly after this lecture. And yeah, my minimum goal is to finish this diagram, this question, do my Enkidu flashcards, and maybe some preparation for next week. We'll see. But yeah, things are good. The sun is out, and life is good. Hi friends. I just finished the 2 p.m. lecture, and then we had a Q&A session about the research skills paper afterwards, which is actually really helpful. It's provided so much more clarity than I think we had before. There was a lot of misconceptions we had about the paper, so that's been good. And now I'm just going to head off to the RSL to do a bit more studying, and also find a tote bag that I lost potentially. So that's that. But yeah, life's good. It's sunny. It's Friday. Finished the contact hours for this week. Just gotta keep working and keep enjoying the process. So yeah. Hi friends. So it is now 4:54. I spent the last 2 hours and a bit in the library working on one of the diagrams for the assessed practical write-up, and I haven't finished it, which is kind of annoying. I wanted to finish it a bit earlier. I feel like I am getting too bogged down in the details. However, it's just striking. The thing I'm struggling with is striking a balance between oversimplification and making it too complex. But I think I found a good balance now. I just need to actually draw it. The whole idea of these diagrams, the professors said, was that it would really get us to think and look at the details that we wouldn't look at otherwise, and I definitely agree though. Yeah, I definitely agree. I feel like I've understood and learned lots of details that I would have overlooked or not got correct otherwise. So I'm trying to look on the bright side when it comes to that. And it would have been so easy to just stay in the library and continue working and get sucked into it, but I chose to protect my boundaries, and now I'm going to walk back to college and have dinner, and on my way back I'm going to listen to some music for a little bit and then continue listening to the open one audiobook. So yeah. Hi friends, so it is now 6:05. I just had dinner with my friends, and I came back to my room, ate some ice cream, watched a bit of Grey's Anatomy, and now I am going to get back to work. I'm going to leave aside the assessed practical write-up because I have other more urgent tasks to do, which is to do my Anki Do flashcards. I'm going to focus on that, and if I have time after that, I will go back to the assessed practical write-up if there's time. So that's the plan, and then I'm gonna stop at 7 p.m. Post my Instagram story for the Study Olympics challenge, and then call my family at 7:15. Start winding down and getting ready for tomorrow, which should be really exciting because tomorrow is the Laidlaw Scholars Retreat. So that'll be pretty fun, and yeah. Hi friends, it is now 7 p.m. and I've just finished doing my Anki Do flashcards, and I'm going to protect my boundary of my wind down alarm and make sure I stop work now so that I sleep on time. And yeah, today I didn't make as much progress as I wanted to. The diagram took me way too long. However, I think part of it was just the learning curve of creating diagrams at university and making sure that they're accurate enough and not overly simplified. So I did learn, and hopefully I've done most of the learning and the difficult stuff now, and I actually did most of the understanding now as well. So it's just the case of drawing, and hopefully I should be able to finish that soon. I shouldn't take too long. After this diagram, I have one more question that involves diagrams, but apart from that, it is just plain old text, and that should be a lot quicker. So I'm excited for that. And I felt really bad about myself on my way back because of how little progress I made. However, I tried to look on the bright side, and instead of listening to music, I remembered that I had to do my affirmations and my affirmations for my future me in my head. And once I did that and I visualized why I'm here, and where I want to go and stuff like that, it just put me in such a good headspace. So yeah, I'm happy about that. I had some good dinner with friends. I had pasta and salad, and then I went to buy some ice cream. I ate some ice cream, and that made me feel happy. And yeah, today was an overall good day. Um, so now I'm just going to post the Instagram story for the Study Olympics, and then call my family, and then wind down and prepare for tomorrow. Hi friends, it is now 8:30 and I am just about to go to sleep. I call my family, prepared for tomorrow, did my evening journal, and yeah, today was a good day. I really enjoyed today. I didn't make as much progress as I wanted to in terms of this assess practical write-up, and I felt really bad about it. But before I slept, during my evening journal, I spent the time to analyze why I didn't make that much progress and implement to find strategies I can implement moving forward to prevent making the same mistakes again. And I realized it's because I started drawing the diagrams before I made sure that I completely understood the process and before I made sure that what I was drawing was actually accurate and precise enough, which meant that I was drawing stuff and then just didn't end up using it and had to erase it and delete it because they weren't correct or they weren't as precise or accurate as I needed them to be. So now moving forwards, I'm going to implement the strategy of making sure I understand the process first and making sure I know exactly what I'm drawing and figuring out whether it's accurate and precise enough before I start drawing it, and hopefully that should save me a lot more time. I only have this diagram and one more set of diagrams to draw for this as practical write-up, so hopefully it shouldn't take too long if I implement this moving forwards. So that's that. My catch of magic of today was just the sunshine as I was walking to the RSL into the biology department and also finding a desk free in the RSL. So that was quite fun. Yeah, I had some really good lectures today on regeneration and immunology, which was fun. And we also had a Q&A session about the research skills paper at the end of the year. So that was really helpful. I called my family, my parents were happy, and I had a good meal with friends. And yeah, today was just a good day. So that's that. For the rest of the term, I'm planning to do more days in the life. I'm gonna do the videos on A-level biology, chemistry, and English during the summer because I want to spend the time to make sure they're as perfect and as helpful as I can make them and as valuable as I can make them. So I'm going to do those in the summer, but until then, let me know what videos you want to see other than the days in the life videos. I was thinking potentially I could create a video on how I've used affirmations and visualization and vision boards and stuff like that to help me achieve my goals in my education so far and just in life. And potentially I could do some videos on what to do after exams, during exam season, stuff like that. But I'm not sure. So please let me know what you want to see. I want to make sure this is as valuable to you as possible. And yeah, in case nobody told you today, in case you haven't told yourself recently, I wanted to tell you that I believe in you and I'm proud of you and I believe in your worth and your unlimited potential and your ability to do incredible things in life. Sending you so much joy and light.